to our captivating, insightful, educative, moralistic, and exciting program, Focal Point. This is your program. We are been delving on the topic success tips for our youth. And this program is brought to you via the Ignite Online TV, igniting the good news all around the world, being brought on your screen. Do have a nice journey with us. I remain your anchor, Mrs. Oyekemi Ajala Oshunjuigwe. And don't forget to subscribe on our page. Don't forget to like and share and comment in our comments box. God bless you as you watch. Today's edition promises to guide us into how we can manage our time. I call it the importance of time management. The importance of time management. The importance of time management. And the other segments will be the 12 most common time wasters in a workplace. 12 most common time wasters in a workplace. God bless you as you join us in this saga. The importance of time management. We all know that truly we must value our time as we live on this planet Earth. Everyone must guide his or her time. We must manage our time well. We must use our time wisely. The importance of time management. To truly value our time, we must convert our time into something tangible or in our mind's eye. Currency, they say, is time. Everything is a means to an end. For example, or for instance, if you dropped 100 naira, a 100 naira note on the floor, I'm pretty sure you would immediately turn around and pick it up, won't you? But if you wasted 100 minutes doing nothing, it might barely register anything for you. How we spend our time is more important to our well-being and to our success in life. Your quality of life is basically defined by the quality of your time. Your quality of life is basically defined by the quality of your time. Every one of us has the same 24 hours a day, but you can take control over more of this time than you think. Firstly, make quality time a true value in your life and not just a cliche or a glitch. Your quality of life is basically defined by the quality of your time. These are just the tip or the tips of the iceberg in an encyclopedia of ways to increase the quality of our time. Some of the greatest regrets we have in life are those valuable moments lost because of how we chose to spend our time. Imagine the millions we would pay to be able to go back in time to respect those lost moments or to make different choices. So make the choice to truly value your time while you are still alive and you have the breath of life in you. It's never too late. I pray, may God restore all our lost time and our lost moments and our lost possessions in Jesus' mighty name. Now, let me dive into the 12 most common time wasters in a workplace. We all know that time wasters are everywhere, be it in a workplace, in any area or sphere of influence. We have time wasters. In a fast-paced world like ours that we live in today, it's easy to fall into the trap of wasting your time at work, in any area of endeavors, whether it's checking personal emails, browsing, scrolling the social media, or engaging in water cooler chats. These are all potential distractions. Time wasters could also be called distractors. So, time wasters that suck your productivity while you work. In this day and age, it seems like there is never enough time to get everything done at a time. While chit-chatting with co-workers or engaging in unproductive meetings seem to be the most common activities that are thought to be time wasters. In our various workplaces, in our various engagements, in our various activities, we see time wasters all over. There are other daily habits and activities that also consume our time and decrease our productivity levels at work. Whether working from home, at the office, or hybrid, here are some time wasting habits to look out for. What's the science behind habits of time wasters? According to the Cambridge Dictionary, a time waster is someone who causes another person to waste time doing something that does not achieve any good result. The other person is helping the other one to waste his or her time doing nothing to show forth for a result. In other words, a time waster is an activity or person that prevents us from being fully productive. You are not being productive fully. You are not being productive at a higher level. And while we all have different triggers for time wasting, here are some common culprits that could hinder our productivity because of time wasters. One of the most common time wasters is multitasking. When we try to do two or more things at once, our brains work harder and less efficiently than if we were just focusing on one task. Multitasking. We women are so fond of that. We multitask. We do this, we do this, we do that, we just want to accomplish mission accomplished. That's our target for that particular day. So if we were just focusing on one task at a time, this can lead to mistakes and decreased productivity by up to 40%, according to research. And another one common time waster is perfectionism. Perfectionism. You want to be a perfectionist. Trying to meet unrealistic standards can lead us to spend hours on tasks that could have been completed more quickly and easily. This may also threaten a positive team climate, that is synergy, committed colleagues that are frontliners in a particular task. So they want to achieve it as a teamwork, having team spirit. If we are too much uh, too much of a perfectionist, this can hinder the project's success. According to experts, there may also be psychological reasons behind our tendency to waste time. Individuals with psychological disorders may have difficulty in focusing on tasks and may be likely to engage in activities that provide immediate gratification. Another one is procrastination. I always say that procrastination is a thief of time. It can also be a sign of anxiety or depression if you find yourself frequently wasting time and it is impacting your ability to function well in daily life activities. Or it may be worth speaking to a doctor or a therapist. If you always waste time on a task, you can see a therapist or a practitioner in that line. There are some toolkits, apps that can set the tone for your productivity. You can be more organized, more focused, and energized in your task. Also, from goal strategies to action planner and mindfulness exercises. These toolkits, these toolkits are ideal for your extremely flexible productivity and tools to help you manage time better at work. In today's fast-paced world, it is more important than ever to manage your time wisely, and fortunately, there are a number of helpful apps that can make it easier to stay on track, like a self-improvement app like Forest, which tracks and limits your digital media use, like a digital babysitter. It will help you get things done easily. The purpose of this program is to encourage you to perform one activity at a time and stop you from using other apps. So when you use Forest app, it saves time. The app is straightforward and provides a sense of satisfaction and rewards upon task completion without distraction. The second app is Freedom app, essentially functions as a distraction-free zone. A distraction-free zone. A green pop-up will appear whenever you try to access a potentially distracting website on your PC or mobile device. The note-taking software Notion is still in its beginning. This is another one. It claims to be a combination note-taking tool and task organizer, as it is called Reclaim My Time. Reclaim My Time. Life hacks exclusive time saving tools will add hours back to your day. Another one is Spark. This is a powerful email client that can be downloaded for free for the iPhone or the iPad. Another one is iPassword. iPassword. This has been considered by many to be an excellent password manager. It's an excellent password manager due to its comprehensive set of standards and advanced security options. It works on any platform or device, and those are the few apps I could give I could analyze for our best utilization. Now, coming to the 12 most common time wasters in a workplace. The most common 12 most common time wasters in a workplace. Number one, the topmost top of the whole of this lot is chatty co-workers. They are so chatty that they will just distract your attention, and you too, you just stand there and be listening to them. Chatty co-workers. Chatty co-workers can be a real drain on productivity, and they often disrupt concentration and your focus. One way to deal with chatty co-workers, that's an action point for you there. One way to deal with chatty co-workers is to use time blocking. This involves setting boundaries or setting aside specific periods for tasks and letting colleagues know you are not available. Tell them you are not available for their chit chat, their chatty talks, or we call them there's a word we call them chatter boxes. We call them chatter boxes. They will chat and chat and chat, forgetting themselves there. Now, you will now know that your colleagues will know you are not available during those times. By doing this, you minimize interruptions and maximize your productivity level. Number two, disorganization. The impact of disorganization can be even greater for work from home employees, those who are working from home. who often struggle to maintain a balance. They find it difficult to maintain a work balance or family balance. So they are separated between their personal and professional ethics. Their work ethics is not balanced, neither their personal ethics. Messy working spaces can overload our senses with excessive stimuli, making it difficult to relax and amplify stress. A disorganized working environment or setting could cause you to waste time trying to refocus and spending precious time looking for items that you need for your work. You are checking here, you are checking there, you are just disorganized. So a disorganized setting can reduce productivity levels. Number three, proving you are working. You are proving that you are working, but you are not working. A recent study found that remote workers spend more time proving that they are working rather than actually working. About a third of employees feel like there is more pressure to be there is more pressure to be more visible to their managers and professional leaders than when they are working from home. While it's understandable that managers want to know their team is making progress, this culture of constant monitoring can be destructive and counterproductive. Number four, unnecessary meetings. Most people have experienced the frustration of sitting through a long, pointless meeting. In today's fast-paced and modern-paced business world, time is always at a premium, and it can be difficult to justify spending hours in a meeting that could have easily been handled over the email. 70% of all meetings keep employees from working on the task at hand, which halts their progress, and this reduces their productivity level. Number five, social media and other online distractions. Social media and other online distractions are a huge problem for many people. It's estimated that people spend around 2 hours and 27 minutes every day on social media. This is the current trending most likely distractor of all, and this number is only increasing day in day out. Not only does this wasted time take away from productivity or from being productive, but it can also lead to mental health issues can set in, or mental burnout, so such as anxiety and depression. Studies have shown that the average person spends about 2 hours each day surfing the internet for personal reasons. They are wasting time surfing, browsing on irrelevant materials. This means that over a year, 500 hours are wasted browsing the web unnecessarily. Number six, checking emails. Checking emails. Distractions by using websites. Distractions on checking emails can be discouraged by using website blockers, or use a timer to help you stay on task or task currently or ahead. This will allow you to stay focused on your work, and it will also help you reduce your screen time. Then it's easy to get caught up in the constant cycle of checking and responding to emails. As the business culture is evolving and remote work is common, 86% of professionals use emails as their preferred method of communication. The action point here is that you use email management tools like Sandbox or Unroll Me can help declutter your inbox So you only see messages that are truly important to your level of productivity. This can also help you unsubscribe from newsletters you are no longer interested in. The thing will be deleted just like that. Then the number 7, multitasking. I've said that earlier. Whether we are juggling work and family responsibilities together, or simply trying to stay entertained during a long commute, multitasking has become the norm of the day. But while multitasking may help us feel more productive, recent research suggests that it can lead to poorer performances on the job. So next time you are feeling overwhelmed by all the things you have to do, try focusing on just one thing at a time, one step and then another. Do it systematically. You will find out that you get more done in lesser time and with less stress. The action point here is to master monotasking, which is focusing on one task at hand, and give yourself a time limit as to when you want to complete a task or a project. You schedule your timing. You can schedule. Number 8, lack of delegation. Oftentimes, we don't delegate because it's hard to trust other people to do a task for us, as we could do it ourselves. You know, that's another area of perfectionism. When you are too much of a perfectionist, you want to do it on your own. The tasks are many, but you want to achieve your aim on the task. You don't delegate. Delegation is a way of giving out some task out for others to do for you. We might have had bad or unpalatable experiences in the past where someone didn't perform to our expectations or standards, or didn't even do the task correctly as we ought to have done it. Or maybe we just like being in control every time. This can also be caused by the need to be a perfectionist, which reduces your effectiveness as a team player, especially in a synergy where you have a teamwork to be done. Give each person or each employee or each colleague a task to be done, either in the present situation or ahead of time. Whatever the reason, not delegating can cause us a lot of stress. And stress can lead to any type of ailments or any type of inconveniences. Can lead to mental burnout, can lead to um, um, the physical burnout, can lead to anything um, not um, not I mean anything you did not bargain for. Whatever the reason, not delegating can cause us a lot of stress. After all, we can't do everything ourselves. No one is an island. No one is an island of knowledge. So whatever the reason, not delegating can cause us a lot of stress. After all, we can't do everything alone or by ourselves. A good way to start delegating is by giving simple tasks to people you trust and can do it like you would do it. So the action point here is delegate small tasks first and work towards delegating larger tasks and projects to your colleagues or your subordinates. Then number 9, taking on another co-worker's task. When you are taking on another person's duty, this is biting off more than you can chew. Teamwork or synergy is highly encouraged in a working environment, but taking on excessive work can actually hinder productivity levels. It's important to draw the line when you feel yourself overworking or not making progress. You can overwork and you can underwork. When you are not making progress, you are underworking. But when you are too much stressed out, you would have overworked yourself. Finish what you can do per time, and you are making progress alongside with the task. The action item is to set clear boundaries. Let your colleagues know if you have priorities. Let your colleagues know. You must have scheduled your task ahead. So give each task to each colleague or subordinates to carry it out for you. So your colleagues will know. Let your colleagues know if you have priorities that have to be met first before helping to take on their own task. It's okay to turn down tasks for personal obligations. You can turn down tasks for your own personal obligations or personal interests. And number 10, micromanaging employees. Micromanaging employees. Micromanaging is an ineffective Micromanaging is an ineffective leadership style whereby, and it is one of the culprits of wasting time at work. When you have micromanaging as a leadership style, you micromanage at work. Whether it's a boss who constantly hovers over over our shoulders, or a colleague who feels the need to weigh in on every little decision. Micromanagers can make our working lives a living nightmare. No one likes to be micromanaged. It is demotivating. It demotivates, shaming, and a surefire way to stifle creativity. It stifles creativity. It stifles innovations, and it stifles our totality in putting in the best for the productivity level we want to attain. So it stifles creativity and innovations. The action point is understand your manager's triggers. What makes them feel inclined towards micromanagement? Actively try to work on a solution together, and that's synergy or team spirit. 11, not organizing tasks ahead of time. Not organizing tasks ahead of time. One of the biggest productivity killers at work is not taking the time to organize tasks ahead of time. By organizing ahead of time, you will be better prepared. You have deadlines also. You approach your work and you feel unrushed. Have a prepared planner or a prepared plan outline that will navigate you throughout the job prescription to bring you a better productivity and to finish on time, unrushed. The action item here is theme your day. Have designated specific days for certain tasks and projects. And number 12, busy work. Busy work. Busy work. When you are too busy at work, busy work is defined as work that usually appears productive or of intrinsic value but only keeps one occupied. Common examples of busy work include organizing documents, running errands, and color coding spreadsheets. The reason we often indulge in busy work is that it can help us feel like we are being productive when we are not accomplishing anything meaningful. This can be especially true in the business world, where the pressure to appear busy and productive can be intense. However, indulging in too much busy work can lead to either physical burnout or mental burnout, and it will prevent us from focusing on the tasks that matter. That's why it's important to ditch the busy mentality and focus on quality over quantity. We should always focus on quality and not quantity. When you are too busy doing things, you rush things, the deadline is not met, and you feel frustrated. So let's have quality over quantity. Action item or point here is that ditch the busy mentality. Instead of knocking off 10 things on your list, start with three. Start with three knockouts that produces the most efficient results or highest level of productivity. That's the end of the major 12 most common time wasters, 12 most common time wasters in our businesses or in our career or job specifications. Now, I want to round off by giving us three productivity boosters, boosters that can help us to be more productive in our work schedules. Number one, listening to music in the background. Listening to music in the background can help improve focus and productivity. According to research, a classical music can help boost brain power, particularly in the area of spatial reasoning. Just like I told us that reading too can boost the left side of our cerebrum, giving us a critical knowledge of reasoning abilities, or giving us a positive reasoning abilities. So if you are looking for a little boost while working on a challenging project, consider putting on some tunes in the background. Number two, having a downtime. Having a downtime. It's no secret that stress can have a negative impact on our health. Stress can have a negative impact on our health. So both mentally and physically, but a small amount of downtime or recreation can help to alleviate stress and improve our overall well-being. According to a recent research or research study, just 6 minutes of reading can reduce stress or stress levels by 68%. During lunchtime, midday exercise can help reduce workplace stress. You can just stroll around or take a break and do something you enjoy doing. It just might be the key to boosting your productivity. And number three, go on a vacation. You can take a time off duty to go on a vacation. There are a number of reasons vacations can have such positive effects on our careers. First, vacations provide a much needed break from work. You need a break off duty or from work ethics. So this can help to reduce stress and burnout, either physical or mental burnout, which can in turn lead to improved focus and mental clarity. Vacations also offer an opportunity to recharge and reset, which can give you the energy you need to tackle future challenges. Moreover, taking time off work or off duty can help you gain a new perspective on your work. That's how I always say that we need to explore your world, explore the world of recreation. We have recreational facilities all around, and you can fix up fix yourself up in engaging in such recreational activities. So you find a new approach or perspective on your work and find new ways to approach familiar problems or unfamiliar terrains. So if you are feeling guilty about taking a vacation, don't be don't be guilty. The benefits are clear. Vacations can make you happier, healthier, and more successful. um as I'm rounding off, I will be coming up to give us in this segment, in future segments, upcoming content outlines on how to add value to others around you, and tips on how to overcome failure in life. And three, how to overcome the habit of procrastination. And four, how to stop wasting time. And five, 14 things successful people never do in their free time. What do they do, and what do they not do? Or what do they do that sets them apart from others who fails? Are there certain habits or practices they avoid or cultivate to maintain their successes? So I want to say that success is a progressive movement and must be taken with a positive mindset. At the same time, be healthy. A healthy mind, a sound mind is a sound body. Eat well, have regular exercises, and take adequate rest. I leave you with this. Success is a progressive movement and must be taken with a positive mindset. Have a growth mindset in your various endeavors of life. As you grow up, progressively, you will meet your target of success. Remember, I always say, success is a targeted effort and guided by discipline. God bless you. Have a blessed night. And I want to say that you could always subscribe, like, share, and comment on our page and our social media handles. God bless you as you have listened and watched on this program, Focal Point. Remain blessed and remain lifted in Jesus' mighty name. Bye bye for now.